Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's lineup.
It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
There's the whistle. This is the first of the second round of fixtures this season. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And he was alert to it. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Now that's well seen too. Robertson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a good foot in there. Oyarzabal. In by Oyarzabal. Good chance here! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Aimed beyond the defence. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Robertson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Knocks it into space. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Jensen is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ouattara. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Stood up well to him there. Kane. Mikel Oyarzabal. It's Camavinga. Kane. And it's Valverde. Looking for a runner. Son Heung-min. Deep cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oyarzabal. Can he get on the end of this? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
"15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Kane. Goes long and straight. Valverde. Oyarzabal. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Ouattara, and the counter is on. That is a brilliant interception. Robertson. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Played into space. That'll be a corner. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Closing in on goal. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Everyone, please
Let's look back on the first 45 minutes.
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are already promptly back underway. Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foot in. Son Heung-min. Done delicately. Cleared away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he fit.
There's the shot! Off the post! Camavinga does well to get it back. Ouattara. Played out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Camavinga picks it up from the goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. Messi, and Messi! Against the crossbar. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0.
The
Kane.
attendance for this match was 29,950.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That pass has been well intercepted. He's tried one! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Tries to play it through. And it's a corner. Ouattara with the short one. And they've got a throw.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball. Messi in acres of space out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh no, this does not look good. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Cristiano Ronaldo has the third most assists in the league this year. Messi, lovely ball and a real chance now.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Delivers the ball. Kane! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Time and again they are repelled. Kane! Sensational from Kane! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Jensen.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Great chance! And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Just cruising! They are cruising! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Kane. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is that. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Won't we?
My thanks to Jim. We both... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Kane! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That has been slung wide. Tarkowski gets across to intercept that. Kamavinga gets a foot in here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
I'm thinking he's having a go! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's forced to go back. And it's Mykolenko. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. McNeil. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
First quarter of an hour gone. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ndiaye. Distributed tidily. Pickford clears. They get a throw in. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Struck first time!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Dewsbury Hall. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's quick to get it clear again. Akanji. And here's Messi. Valverde is in a really good position out wide. Beto might just make this. Robertson aimed beyond the defence. It's Son Heung-min! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nicely spread. Now it's McNeil.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Defending of the desperate variety. Camavinga. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, such a clever touch. He's tried one. It's loose and Messi! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mikolenko. Garner. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's the keeper's ball. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chips it through. And he's taking no chances there. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Been indicated.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really...
He's having a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
The goal of the match.
truly... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Messi. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Out to the right. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. A nicely aimed pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Some good work on the right flank here. Valverde has it out wide and in space. And the volley. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. He's got away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a good cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That's a good ball out wide. McNeil, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Almost an hour gone. Well, there's the clearance. Camavinga at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Knocks it into space. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! Yes! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical...
And Messi! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Manchester United.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Big chance! McNeil. Mikolenko. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ndiaye. Just about up to 75 minutes. Searching pass he's played there. Caught offside that time. Everton making consecutive changes here.
Substitution in progress.
And that has left him in a heap. Spread out to the left.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And it's Son Heung-min.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kane. And he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save.
Kane probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Son Heung-min! Oh, almost a sixth. Grealish. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's played in. Valverde. And it's Kane.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Untiai. Valverde does well to get it back. And he cuts out the supply. Grealish. Beto. Nicely shaped ball. That's a decent clearance. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking to play him in. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure.
Son Heung-min! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Jadon Sancho was one of the first of a new generation of English players who seem prepared to head abroad at an early age, and you have to admire what he's achieved. When you look at how far he's come, it's clearly worked for them.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Douglas Luiz. Now Konsa. Camavinga ploughing through the middle. Now, who's going to be first to this? Watkins.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Onana. And it's Douglas Luiz. And there's the shot! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Onana. No goals as yet. That's Digne. Mikel Oyarzabal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and that was very necessary. Akanji. Kane. Nicely weighted ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Cash. Onana. Played out to the left flank. Camavinga. Oyarzabal. And it's Robertson. Can he get it through? Hit into the middle. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, that looks a decent ball. Douglas Luiz. Here's Onana. No, he's not getting any further than that. He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Cash. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Amadou Onana. And the pass is intercepted. Sancho. Cash. Now Konsa. Douglas Luiz. Knocks it into space. Buendia. And it's Douglas Luiz. To Douglas Luiz. Mikel Oyarzabal. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice looking ball. And the ball is out of play. Cash. Sancho. And it's Amadou Onana. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the... Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! A finish right from the top draw. Manchester United take the lead. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And it's Camavinga. Aims beyond the defence. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he's heaved it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oyarzabal stood his ground strongly. Akanji calmly anticipates. Looking for the run.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Threads one in. That's tidy. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here.
And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Buendia.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Great vision. Sancho. Douglas Luiz. Sancho. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
The attendance
And it's
for this
Douglas
match was
Luiz,
28,599.
looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Cristiano Ronaldo has the 4th most assists in the league this year. Sancho just eases him off the ball. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Kane. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's found support out wide. Akanji. That's Kane. And it's Messi. Robertson. And that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Pau Torres makes the interception. Kane. And it's Valverde. Valverde crosses, and that is expertly dealt with. And he's in on goal. Chance, surely! Takes a shot! It's loose, and he's tried one! Sensational from Camavinga! He's got himself an absolute peach. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Camavinga duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 7,
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's an imaginative pass. Messi! Sancho.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now, can they get him away? And the finish! Watkins. 5 minutes left on the clock. And he's had a hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Onana. Here's Sancho. Now it's Watkins.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, that was vital. Douglas Luiz. That's a delicate pass.
has been indicated.
Pau Torres clears. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Goes looking wide. Gets into some space. Chance! And he's managed to get rid. That's that, the end. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorse. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Takes aim and crosses.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Shoots!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And this is Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Messi really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Sanchez clears. He's in a great position here. Played out towards the right wing. A probing pass. It's a promising position. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And he's been shifted off it. And it's Palmer. And he's forced to go back. Chalobah. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this fella, Reece James, is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose, it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Robertson is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. Oh, sweet feet. And the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely aimed pass. Son Heung-min. Good, strong midfield running here. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
After 31 minutes is
Cristiano Ronaldo is currently top scorer in the league. Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. James. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's been cut out, well played. Chalobah. James. Now, can they get him away?
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Pedro Neto. And he's worked it through. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's picked it up out wide. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Valverde. It's Camavinga. Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Robertson could try cutting inside here. Palmer. And it's Fernandes. Fernandes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Caicedo. And it's Palmer. Now it's Palmer. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed. So they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. And it's Caicedo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pedro Neto. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is good strength. Well played, important challenge that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fernandes gets into a good position. James goes short. Backward it goes. Chance, surely! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Caicedo, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Still just a single goal between the sides. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with it.
And a chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That is a great... Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hato getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
This match was 70,987.
James. Chalobah. And it's Fernandes. James. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Palmer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Chalobah. Palmer. Oh, that's fabulous. Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Palmer. It's a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Pedro Neto. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitutions taking place.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And the volley. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Palmer. And he welcomes it in. Picked out brilliant. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Son Heung-min really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Fernandes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mikel Oyarzabal is only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season. Cross goes in there, and the keeper beats it away. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. He's a sharp little ball here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Fernandes. Chalobah. Palmer is amongst the league's top 5 scorers. Now Colwell. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And it's Palmer.
That's good play from him.
Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Palmer. There's no flag. Played in with purpose. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now it's João Pedro. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now here's the delivery. Gusto. And that's it. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody.
He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Messi, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
And he thumps it clear. Matsusiwa. Burns. That has not gone well. Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. He's in plenty of space here. And he's got his range wrong there. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Kane. Kane charging forward, the ball at his feet. Played into the box. Matsusiwa. So it is still 0-0. That's really well cleared. Kane. Son Heung-min. Oh, this is a great position. Tries a shot! Just a whisker away. Ipswich applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Lovely feet. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Davis.
Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. He's found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Burns. And Matsusiwa. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Valverde. Son Heung-min. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Has a shot! Goal! Manchester United! What a moment for the double centurion! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now, take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Oh, that's clever. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's gone looking for safety. Played back in. Great work on the overlap. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Burns. That's a Siwa. No, again there's no way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And that has been cleared. That's rather hopeful. Ipswich have the chance to go the other way. Son Heung-min is wide and looking to get onto this. Shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kane does really well to win the ball there. Chance for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now they can clear their lines. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Burns. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Valverde. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
And he is going into that little black book.
The attendance for this match
got
was
that quite right.
28,599.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
That has been cut short. Not the most convincing of passes. Atsusiwa. Knocks it into space. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he was quick to react. Kipre. Atsusiwa.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Valverde picks it up out wide. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A real chance to break. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Chance here to counter. He won't be happy with that one. And the counter is on now then. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oyarzabal.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, number 33, number 32. Coming on the field, number 20.
And he's managed to get rid.
Number 14.
And that's a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. That's good running with the ball. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Ball swap. Header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. He's had it taken off him. Atsusiwa. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's come loose.
I thought it was going to...
Oh no, this does not look good. Fagioli goes steaming forward. Goes looking wide. Too long, and over the line.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cleared away.
Added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Looking to play him in. Clark providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Clark proves just a little bit too strong. Takes a shot! Yes, it's in! They have stolen level at the last! That was a given, it always was. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. This is Peter Drury and Nick... Off the ball! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. An extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Number 22.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Up he goes! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Kamavinga. And it's Messi. Robertson. And they can counter here. And he cuts out the supply. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Shot could takes a shot!
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then it...
And a chance! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 22.
Manchester United are... Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Goes for a shot! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oyarzabal, look at the space here. And another try!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Drives it in.
Well played and well cleared.
Kamavinga, and now the breakaway. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzábal on a charge down the left. Short changes him with that pass. Kepada. And he welcomes it, and Messi! Off the post! Tries to get it clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Camavinga. Goes for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lofted in. Robertson. And the shot! And the keeper's well positioned.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And he's taking no chances there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, played through for the wide man. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi! Cleared away. That's very neat. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Might be done. And Messi! No, that's just wide.
Messi really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Camavinga wins the duel this time. Looking for the run. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. It's a mighty effort!
Has been indicated.
And he's there to retrieve it. Kepada. Can he latch on to this? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Great vision. Now it's Oyarzábal. And he's quick to get it clear again. Robertson. Gets a good foot in there. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Out again for a throw-in. And here's Oyarzábal. Takes aim and crosses. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's the shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Jimenez probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
tries to get it clear. Sunderland are looking to go forward now. And this is Son Heung-min. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Son Heung-min! Valverde and Akanji. More and more pressure on the ball here. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Well timed, excellent interception. Very nicely done. Chance, surely! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
71,898.
Jimenez getting this one clear. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi gets into a good position. The ball has bounced loose now. Lobbed in behind. That's a big chance! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's a key interception. Foot in. Oyarzabal goes back. Jimenez. He's gone for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries a shot! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 72 minutes.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He is just caressing the ball. Chance! Good strong hand by the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And they've got rid. And that has put paid to that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Granit Xhaka. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no joy this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
That has been knocked clear. Granit Xhaka. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he's decided to go for it. Kepada. That's the throw.
Substitution.
Played in by Son Heung-min, brilliantly cut out. Granit Xhaka, time added on, 4 minutes. Probing pass. He has found a decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now that looks a decent ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And time is up. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Tunisia are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that. And the shot! Goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. Well, there's the clearance. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kane, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Looking to play him in. Played into space out wide. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Challenged just a bit on the foot. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's picked his way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
And it's Robertson.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's tried one! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish of true class! And again they hit the front! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Indonesia go into the lead.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He has a look up. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Serginho. He has found the way through. Now it's Foden. Camavinga is flagged offside. Oh, super ball! Oh, that was no routine save.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Back into the middle. And that pass just didn't quite work. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Foden.
Robertson. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. And here's Kane. Shot could be on. Oh, what a climb! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is quite a battle.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's looking wide. Son Heung-min. Hazard wins the duel this time.
2 added minutes
Foden.
have been indicated.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a cracking ball. And he cuts out the supply. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So it's back to business. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries from a long way out. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hazard. He's through, now is he in? Just the keeper to beat. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Foden is offering a wry smile there.
Messi can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk makes the interception. Nice sequence of passes, this. That's an imaginative pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Camavinga. Now that's well seen too. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's gone looking for safety. Alexander-Arnold tries to play it through. That is good alertness. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Kane. Just
The attendance
eases
for
him
this
off the
match
ball.
was 28,997.
Ended up in no man's land. Almost an hour gone. Aimed beyond the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Looking for options for movement. Kane is in a really good position out wide. He's found the way through. Tries to get it clear. And he's managed to get rid. And he's been shifted off it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Akanji. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he welcomes it in. That's really well cleared. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Great vision. Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Corner number 2 then.
Phil Foden. Number 9. Hazard. Number 2. Eduardo Camavinga.
That has been knocked clear.
Playing on the field. Number 4. Son
Nice
Heung-min.
interception, well timed.
Number 19. Bruno Fernandes. Number 3. Substitution.
And here's
in
Kane.
progress.
Danger averted for now. That's a throw. Another throw-in. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe. Now it's Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Kane. Can he finish? Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
Shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Taken back almost at once. Bruno Fernandes, played out towards the right wing. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, well measured. And this is Kane. He's got away. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Plays it across. He's having a shot! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, sweet feet. Ricci. Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Robertson taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Travel information is currently being displayed.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Indonesia can take a lot from this.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Threads one in. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared away. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
He has found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass somewhat off target. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Doku, and he's been shifted off it. Looking for the run. Caicedo cuts out the pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ronaldo takes control of it and he's on the move. Neatly clipped into space. This looks promising. He's one-on-one, takes a shot! Off the post. Here comes the cross. And that has been knocked clear. And the ball's come loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Indonesia still without a single shot. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Doku gets a good foot in there. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Robertson. Driving on and making good progress. No, he is not giving anything away. Robertson. Tries to play it through. He is through here. Son Heung-min! And he comes up trumps again.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what more he could have...
Tries from distance. A real chance and a real let-off.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That is good alertness. Doku. Oh, sweet feet. He has a look out. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. He's a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ricci. Wriggles his way through. Looking for options for movement. Doku. Doku tries across. Great chance! They've scored! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the
referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Indonesia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. Backward it goes. That's a cute ball. Caicedo is the guilty party there. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can... There's the shot! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Robertson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. He can get that clear. Nicked it back promptly. Almost an hour gone. And that has been cleared. Great vision. Rudiger. Ricci. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's there to belt it away. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Ronaldo. It's Son Heung-min! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Front-footed pressing going on here. That'll be a throw. Very nicely done. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And here's Ødegaard. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Foden looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And he's had a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Valverde really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Aims beyond the defence. Out towards the flank. Foden. He's through here. No, that's been intercepted. It's a searching pass. And no, that was never going to make it. He's good running with the ball. Lovely, now then. He's through and all along, real chance! He should have put that one away. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Knocks it into space. Now, can they get him away? Just 5 minutes remaining now. That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. That's an excellent interception. Searching pass he's played there. And smartly reclaimed. That is a great pick out. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 19.
So here comes the substitution.
Number
Indonesia
21.
find a position of real strength now.
Number 17.
Yamal,
Rudiger. Coming on the field.
lovely pass, but can he get there?
Yamal.
He's in a great position here.
Char.
And that was very necessary.
Van Dijk.
And claimed
There
it
will
back
be 5
swiftly.
minutes added time.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's intervened well there. And he's picked it up out wide. Thuram, he's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. That's really well cleared. So that's it. It is all over. Indonesia have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no... So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything
Hello,
but
everybody,
welcoming.
and welcome to
The
today's
rain
match.
is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got a great chance! Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
The goal scorer for
Cristiano
Manchester
Ronaldo
United
is currently top scorer in the league.
minutes is number 7.
So a breakthrough
Cristiano
already.
Ronaldo.
Oyarzábal. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Welbeck. Jimenez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross flung in towards the middle. Oh, what has happened here? Crossed into the box. Kane! He will be livid with himself. Pass somewhat off target. Is there any support? He might not need it. Big chance! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Picked out brilliantly. Now that's a fine challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Looking for a runner. That's a decent clearance. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Might want to be careful there.
And it's Kane. Robertson. Son Heung-min gets into a good position.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Tries to play it through. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Messi. It's a searching pass. This looks promising. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Verbruggen claims comfortably. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Welbeck.
Welbeck really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Messi. Good take, and is he in? Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, denied at the last.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Not the most convincing of passes. And he can clear it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Welbeck gets flagged offside. Oyarzabal. And the
2
finish!
minutes has been indicated.
Oh, brilliant save!
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that should get the job done. Looking for options for movement. A header! And there's the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are back on the way. Mitoma. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kajolu stood up well to him there. Oh, super ball! Decent chance! Sticks it away! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And this is Messi. Shapes to shoot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Kane. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is being harried and hassled. He's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. Played in by Son Heung. Cristiano Ronaldo! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up.
And the shot!
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Not the most accurate pass. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Messi. Akanji. Gross. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. It's gone for a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
It's a good foot in there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Welbeck. He's going for goal! No, it's wide.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. Son Heung-min gets into some space, and he was alert to it. Vifa. Oyathabal gets a foot in here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Milner. And it's Vifa. Now who's going to be first to this? It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Messi goes for a shot! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 77 minutes.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Lionel Messi. Substitution on the field.
It's a good ball out wide.
27. Number 13. Coming on the field.
He's in plenty of space here.
34. Number 33.
That could well leave a mark. Referee has just said play on. No, that's been intercepted. O'Reilly. Oh, that's well spotted. Gross. And it's Milner. That is good alertness. Milner. Oyathabal does well to get it back. Joel Veltman. Now he's off and running. Milner. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, no joy this time. Kane.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That has not gone well. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Ambitious ball here. Dunk promptly onto... Oh, terrible pass. Milner. Out to the left it goes. Kane. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Cristiano Ronaldo gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon.
Hello everyone,
The
and
sun
welcome
beaming
to
down
Old
on the
Trafford.
stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and play make from back there. But I see him as having a lot more than that in his game. His positioning is key. He reads the game particularly well. He's headed for stardom.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. The action has already started. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Tonali. Played into space. Burn is there, and he can get that clear. Linton. Tonali. That has not gone well. And it's Kane. Threads one in. Pope gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. He's on it, can he get away? He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Oyarzabal. Elanga engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Against the crossbar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Son Heung-min deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Hall. And he's had it nicked away. Mikel Oyarzabal, probing pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that. Lovely feet. It's a good-looking delivery. That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Can he get on the end of this? Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Chow clears. That's an imaginative pass.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
So we're still where we started right now. Trippier has the third most assists in the league this year. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. He's tried one! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Hall. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely shaped ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Trippier. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 7.
Cristiano Ronaldo is currently top scorer in the league.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's had a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Newcastle are looking to go forward now. Done delicately. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! Well, now it's... And again! And for a moment, time stood still. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's put paid to a promising move. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gordon. To Elanga. That is good alertness.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. Trippier. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the
Things are
first
looking
half?
good for our boys
Manchester
as they go
United
for their
deserve to be
well-earned
ahead
break.
and probably
Let's
should
keep
be
this
in
up.
front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're underway again. Manchester United carrying Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kane gets a foot in here. He's going for goal! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And the shot! Linton. Ambitious ball here. Burn tries to clear. Works it forward. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes.
Chance! Linton. Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. Trippier, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the shot! It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross goes in there. Gets his head
Attendance
in
for
it!
this match
Oh,
was
it's come off the upright.
72,306.
Tonali. Trippier. To Elanga. Pinches it off him. Mikel Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal is only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Gordon. Valverde cuts out the pass. Now it's Linton. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's Son Min! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 10.
Son Heung-min is second in the league scoring charts.
Son Heung-min.
A case now of complete control.
Son Heung-min.
Kane! It's a loose ball. Now here's the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Linton. Now it's Gordon. Not the most accurate pass. This looks promising. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Trippier. Oh, easy pickings there. Joelinton. Newcastle choosing to make the first change.
Substitution in
I
progress.
think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 18.
Tries from a long way out.
Number
And back to the
22,
keeper they go.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Coming on
Xiao.
the field. Number 11.
Livramento.
Number 44. Fagioli. Number 15.
Son
Caicedo.
Heung-min. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. And he shoots! Well, that is remarkable.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Tonali. He's found a way through. Knocks it into space. Livramento did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shot, surely! A whisker away from making it 4. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Lionel Messi.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Burn
Lionel Messi.
Substitution.
just eases him off the
Added
ball.
minute has been indicated.
And this is Messi. Son and the shot! Tonali. Lobbed in behind. Cleared without hesitation. And that's gone loose. Stood up well to him there. Tonali. That's that, the end. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
And as you can see, we've already started here. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Ampadu, tidy with his distribution. Some good work on the right flank here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Showing good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that pass isn't the best. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Kane. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that has not gone well. Lovely bit of skill.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Bogle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always...
Good effort from distance. It's not an especially good pass, that. Gruev. Kamavinga gets a foot in here. Son Heung-min. Oh, good take in a good area. It's a loose ball. Bogle. Ampadu. Gruev. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Aronson. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gruev. Justin. And it's Ampadu. Here's Calvert-Lewin. Ampadu. Here's Calvert-Lewin. And it's Kane. And he's forced to go back. Bogle. And it's Justin. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's found a way through. That's a lovely pass. Shot, surely! And another try! There is the breakthrough. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Messi.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's just beyond his reach. Rodon tries from a long way out. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Justin. Messi. Messi running with the ball. Gruev. Leeds have a free kick.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's intervened well there.
There will be
Strouk.
1 minute added time.
Now Ampadu. That's a decent clearance. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Welcome our lads to the field.
That gets things going for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave and...
He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Gruev. Good ball, good take. Calvert-Lewin! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Leeds are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking for the run, and here's Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. Gruev. Bogle. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Oh, that's fabulous. Jimenez goes sliding in. Pass somewhat off target.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He has a look up. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
The attendance for this match was 29,000.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Coming on the field is number 7.
Ampadu distributed tidily. Stood up well to him there. Camavinga. Eye on it, and he's there. Aimed beyond the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's there! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
After 70 minutes is
Cristiano Ronaldo is currently top scorer in the league. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Gruev and Rodon. Oh, there's a probing ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Leeds do have a chance to counter here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Look at the space here. And the finish! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries to cross. It's a mighty effort! And that would have been game, set and match.
Calvert-Lewin really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
To replace him is number 8.
Longstaff. Out to the right. Now it's James. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rodon. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Aronson.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
James! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A few ironic cheers tell the story. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Manchester United are running out of time to save themselves.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It looks a good ball through. Chance!
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Goodmanson. He's had it taken off him. Kamavinga. Taken back almost at once. Well, this is surely their last chance. That's a shade optimistic. Leeds are making a change now. Aronson taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that.
And that will be the final act. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Donnarumma getting this one clear. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. OK, he can be quite conservative, and he won't wow you with inch-perfect long-range passes, but he's incredibly solid.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Hangs in a cross, and he shoots! He wasn't that far away.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Matheus Nunes. Cherki. Now Ruben Dias. Now it's Nunes. Son Heung-min. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better sign.
Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Matheus Nunes. Now it's Semenyo. Now it's Nunes. Kamavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. He won't be happy with that one. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's managed to get free. Son Heung-min. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cherki. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's O'Reilly. Thinks about the shot. Messi. Can he get it through? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement. And he's running through, shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this.
It's Son Heung-min! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Tries a deft little ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Aims beyond the defence. And the ball is out of play. Matheus Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foot in. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Rodri. Pass somewhat off target. Cherki. Stood up well to him there. Kane. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gehi gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Semenyo. Camavinga. And it's Bernardo Silva. Jimenez puts his foot on the gas. Bernardo Silva. Gehi. Now he's off and running. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Cherki. No outsmarting him this time. He's shifting through the gears here.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I lad ambitious and adventurous too.
He's on it. Tries a shot! O'Reilly. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. That's the keeper's ball. And he was quick to react. Bernardo Silva. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Nouri.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Good chance here! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Marmouche. Mikel Oyarzabal is only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season.
The attendance for this match
It is
was
still anyone's game, 0-0. And he's picked it up out wide. And there's the shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Deftly away. He's having a hit! Yehi. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Semenyo. Oyarzabal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here.
He's had a shot! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
After 60
Cristiano
minutes,
Ronaldo is currently top scorer in the league.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experience.
Son Heung-min! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Cherki knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in. Now the delivery. Valverde is there, and he can get that clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Now it's Semenyo. Gets a good foot in there. Great vision. Now it's Son Heung-min. He is through here. It's Son Heung-min! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest
Substitution in
now.
progress.
He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And they've got rid. And it's Robertson. He's a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Yehi with the clearance.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Manchester United clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Now it's Son Heung-min. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Sticks it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Son Heung-min.
Oh, great feat, that.
Son Heung-min! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's that, the end. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Son Heung-min. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Hudson-Odoi, is a fine wing.
Shot a goal! And that has been knocked clear. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it.
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
It's a searching pass. Oh, no joy this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Sells getting this one clear. Foot in. Oh, easy pickings there. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the...
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 10.
Son Heung-min is second in the league scoring charts. So, a breakthrough already. Out to the left it goes. And he's been shifted off it. Kamavinga. Aims beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So what can they make of this? Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well timed, excellent interception. And they've got rid. Nicely weighted ball. Hudson-Odoi is in a really good position out wide. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That pass has been well intercepted. Hutchinson. That ball looks a good one. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Cristiano Ronaldo is currently top judge, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes, it's in! Just 1 goal in it now. Game on! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Number 10, Gibbs White.
Nottingham get themselves back into contention.
Gibbs White.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Valverde. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Hudson-Odoi, looking for options for movement. It's a promising position, pinches it off him. Kane. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. And this is Ronaldo. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Oyarzabal. Flings in across. Hudson-Odoi. Williams bops him off it and wins back the ball. Goes for a shot!
There will be
Hudson-Odoi
1 minute added time.
has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Camavinga.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
That's the
No,
first
well,
half
the
then.
pickings
A rocky
certainly
start,
have
to say
been
the
rich in
least.
this first half.
But that
Yeah,
won't
they're
shake
ahead,
our
Peter,
spirits.
but they
Will
can't
it?
afford to get
Please
too
welcome
complacent.
everyone.
They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to play it through. That's tidy. Son Heung-min. That's very neat. Real chance! Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Tries to get it clear. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's an imaginative pass. Sells breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Aina. Hutchinson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here. Goes for goal! It's a loose ball. Anderson.
The attendance
Now
for this match
Hudson-Odoi.
was
Shin to shin, bicep to
29,950.
bicep, and he wins out. And he's picked it up out wide. In by Messi. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. A real chance to break. Floated through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's the shot! More pressure on the opposition goal. Son Heung-min being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Hutchinson. That has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mikel Oyarzabal over to the left. Son Heung-min. He is through. Son Heung-min!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United, after
So time for
78
change.
minutes,
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
coming on to replace
So the
him
lead now is 2.
number 14.
Well, I think it's just the reward for the...
And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nottingham are looking to break at pace. Wriggles his way through, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hudson-Odoi just eases him off the ball. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, smashing header! Read the delivery beautifully. They've got the finish all wrong.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Taken back almost at once. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Igor Jesus. Number 3, coming on the field. Number 11, Wood. Number 25.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cristiano Ronaldo collecting the match ball, and it is his. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it,
This is a
and they
hard
did.
one to take, but we'll be back stronger.
All that remains for
Won't
me
we?
is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.